Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Oseke Tech Solutions. Today we are going to look at the difference between absolute and relative cell referencing. So I'm going to start with the relative cell referencing. So let's go to the sheet. We have name, salary, bonus and total. Now for the total, we are going to calculate it by the salary plus the bonus. The salary plus the bonus will give us the total. So we are going to write a formula or type a formula that will calculate the total here for us. And that total is going to be a relative cell referencing. So we start with an equal sign. So equal to cell B2 plus C2. The answer is going to be $234, since there is nothing at the C column. So we are going to have the same answer. So after this, we would like to replicate this formula to cover all these people. So I'll click on the fill handle, I'll drag it, then I'll get the total of all the people here. So now let's try and check the formula. So you can see the first person, we have equal to B2 plus C2. B2 plus C2. We move on to the second person and we have B3 plus C3. So as the B column is shifting down, the C column is also shifting down. Let's move on to the next cell again. We have B4 plus C4. Let's move on to the next person. We check the formula. B5 plus C5. So column B is moving with column C. So this is a relative referencing. So now let's try and calculate for the bonus. And the bonus is calculated by multiplying the salary by the percentage, the bonus amount percentage. So now we are going to have our equal sign here, equal to. Then we do it for the first person, Charles Smith, that is B2, multiplying the bonus amount, that is 5%. Then I'll hit enter. So as we did for the total, let's try and replicate this for all the students and see what happens. So as you can see, there is an error here. We are not getting the figures. And now we ask ourselves the reason why we are not getting these figures. So again, let's try and check the formulas here. So the first one, B2 multiplying F3. So this is F3. We are having 5% in F3. So B2 times F3 will be B2. That is 234 times 5%, which is going to give us the results. So now let's move on to the next cell. So we click in the cell here. Let's check the formula. We are going to have B3, this one which is correct, times F4. So let's check the formula for the next person too. We have B3 multiplying F4. B3, we have this figure. F4, we have nothing there. So it means that as B column is moving down, the F column is also moving down. And we are not having any value at F4. So that is why we are having this kind of error here. Let's go to the next cell and check again. Okay, So we have B4 multiplying F5. B4 here, F5. So the F column has shifted downwards again, and we can see that there is nothing there. So for us to be able to solve this situation, we have to do something to the formula here. So what I'm going to do is I'll put the dollar sign before F. So the dollar sign will come here. So now I'll put another one after the F, another dollar sign here. So this means that I am locking column F here and row 3, column F and row 3, I'm locking it. So if I lock it, it means that this one or this cell will never move, no matter the movement of the other cells. So let me hit enter. So now let's try and replicate this for all the cells. Now we can see that it is working perfectly. So the bonus column here becomes an absolute referencing, whilst the total here becomes a relative referencing. So if you want to make a reference an absolute, you just have to put the dollar sign before the column and after the row, just like this, to make it an absolute reference. So viewers, this is the difference between absolute and relative referencing. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.